Over time, these encounters construct a profound sense of versatility, one that can offer assistance you face any instability with the steadier heart. Trust that the prepare of overcoming each issue is portion of an unfurling story. A story where you eventually prevail. Do not let blame or lament control you off the course you are implied to follow. Each misstep is a lesson, a update that you are continuously competent of beginning once again, and that each day is an welcome to attempt again. Your past does not characterize you, your eagerness to learn from it and move forward does. Embrace the little successes, however brief they might feel, and utilize them as the fuel to keep moving. Each step you take is verification that you are on the right way, indeed if advance seems. Continue to move forward with calm assurance and believe that each minute counts. The challenges you are confronting are fair transitory, and they will inevitably provide way to times of ease and relief. In the conclusion, each trouble you overcome as it were makes the possible victory that much sweeter. Keep your intellect centered on what truly matters. Genuine association, ordinary thoughtfulness, and the basic activities that move forward both your life and the lives of those around you. These are the things that really count. Far more than fabric victory, or the short-lived laud of others, each act of care, every supportive word and each minute went through in reflection builds an establishment for a brighter future. When question creeps in, keep in mind that you are sufficient as you are. There is no require to endeavor perpetually for validation. The little acts of tirelessness characterize you in ways distant more prominent than any outside measure could. I have watched the potential inside you, indeed when you might not see it for yourself. You have been given blessings and qualities that are one of a kind to your journey. And these will direct you through times of darkness. Even if the street ahead shows up overwhelming, know that each step forward is worth it. But these words is a calm update that no matter how challenging your way may seem, you carry inside you the potential to. When you feel burdened by your possessed battles, know that each kind act, each bit of courage shown in the confront of misfortune, includes up to a future filled with promise. There is control in the way you proceed to back those around you, whereas you are supported. In return, whereas it might be difficult to see right presently, each hardship is an opportunity in disguise. When life feels overpowering, and you ponder why you are confronting so numerous deterrents, understand that each of these encounters is a building block. They are the crude materials that permit you to create the quality and intelligence necessary for the travel ahead. Instead of feeling crushed, see each challenge as an errand that includes to your development, equipping you with the devices to handle future difficulties. Even if circumstances appear somber, attempt to stay confident, and believe that each minute, even the agonizing ones, is contributing to a bigger design. Every trial brings with it an opportunity to learn, to alter, and to rise as a better version of yourself. Let each trouble remind you that you have the quality to develop and the potential to overcome. I inquire you not to let minutes of shortcoming characterize you, indeed if you feel like you have nothing to offer at times. Do not disregard that the basic act of proceeding to move forward is a triumph in itself. Every breath, each grin, each act of benevolence is a confirmation to your internal quality and resilience. Appreciate these endeavors, in any case little they might appear, and utilize them as venturing stones toward superior days. In this travel, you might some of the time address your self-worth, comparing yourself with what others have. But know this, you are more than sufficient since you exist. The challenges you confront, the battles that make you feel behind, are only angles of a handle that is driving you to individual growth. As you move forward, remind yourself that each encounter, whether wonderful or painful, adds to the lavishness of your life. Every difficulty is too a chance to center on what things most, the ways you can be present, the little motions of care, and the calm assurance that comes from within. Instead of measuring yourself against others or against far-off standards, center on the clear truth that you matter. You are esteemed, and your nearness makes a difference. Each day, let your activities reflect your honest-to-goodness worth. Consider how each minute you experience, whether filled with bliss or tinged with distress, is portion of a bigger arrange outline to offer assistance you. Grow. Even when you discover yourself battling, know that you are picking up important bits of knowledge that will serve you well in the future. It may not feel fulfilling presently, but these lessons will back you as you proceed to move forward. I energize you to let appreciation be a portion of your day-by-day life. Acknowledge not as it were the huge wins, but too the little triumphs, the neighborly grin of a stranger, the comforting warmth of a commonplace embrace, or the calm minutes you share with a loved one. These are all signs that you are cared for, and that each portion of your day holds meaning. When you center on these little updates, you start to see a design of back and positivity woven all through your life. Compare this understanding with others, too. A basic motion of benevolence can now and then be all somebody needs to lift their spirits, while you proceed on your possessed path. Help light the way for others, who might be in the dark. Every act of giving, no matter how little, has a swell impact that benefits the broader community. A single kind word can impact somebody else's viewpoint and lead to positive altar that reaches far past what you can imagine. I need you to keep in mind that the endeavors you put into caring for yourself and others will someday return to you. Even on days when you feel like you cannot do anything right, I see an individual who is capable of so much more than you imagine. I see an individual who is persevered, who proceeds forward in spite of the challenges, and who brings trust and warmth basically by existing. Consider each single day as a chance to make strides, to acknowledge the back that is there for you, and to offer that same bolster back into the world. Look at the straightforward and clear proof of what you have, new disgust to breathe, a dawn that marks the begin of a modern day, and associations with people who care approximately you. All of this is portion of a bigger picture where you have a part to play. Even if you have questions, each step you take in the right course makes a difference, shape a future filled with possibility. There will be minutes when the way ahead feels dubious, or indeed obstructed. When that happens, review that each battle is not an conclusion, but a step to an unused beginning. Each issue you experience and each obstruction you confront is a chance to rehash yourself, to rise over the ancient designs, and to make the kind of life that you genuinely deserve. Even if you are not feeling exceptionally positive, recognize that there are continuously reasons to be thankful. Look past the battles and center on what you have, the back, the basic delights, and the chance to develop through each experience. Gratitude, indeed for the littlest points of interest, can make a huge contrast in how you see your situation and your future. I empower you to share this feeling of calm confirmation with somebody else if you think it might offer assistance them. A kind word or a shared minute of understanding can alter someone's day in ways you might not expect. Use what you have to lift up others. For by sharing, you strengthen the truth that we are all associated, and that each person plays a critical part. I know that in some cases the things you get are not what you expected. There may be minutes when a mishap shows up to be the conclusion of something you desired. Yet indeed when an opportunity appears misplaced, it might fair be a step in planning you for something better. I inquire you to stay persistent, and believe that the timing will be right. My care for you is not based on prompt comes about, but on a long sea that sees a future rich with promise. I need you to know that nothing can alter the reality of my respect for you. Indeed, if it feels like you've fallen brief, or that you are distant from what you aim to be, understand that my commitment to you is steadfast. Accept this bolster as an update that you are never past offer assistance or understanding, no matter how extreme things become. You have a reason to hold on. Even when life feels overpowering, if you don't mind, keep in mind that whereas you some of the time might feel unsure around what comes following, there is bolster in knowing that you are never really without help. Every delay, each mishap, each minute of quiet between challenges, is an opportunity for growth. When you confront hardships, see for the fundamental chance to end it up superior, to learn something new approximately yourself, and to permit yourself to alter for the good. I see the potential in you, the quality that lies inside your heart, and the calm resilience in your actions.